Sir. Good morning, everyone. Today, I will discuss the 5 questions. Why is the operating system important? An operating system is the most important software that runs on a computer. It manages the computer's memory and processes, as well as all of its software and hardware. It also allows you to communicate with the computer without knowing how to speak the computer's language. Without an operating system, a computer is useless. So, yung operating system is importante kasi uh, hindi magpa-function yung computer kapag walang operating system. Kasi hindi gagana yung features sa system like yung mouse, audio, speaker, and at hindi rin po gagana yung mga software applications. And Microsoft created the Windows operating system in the mid 1980s. There have been many different versions of Windows, but the most recent ones are Windows 10 released in 2015, Windows 8 2012, Windows 7 2009, and Windows Vista 2007. Windows comes preloaded on most new PCs, which helps to make it the most popular operating system in the world. So, yung operating system is merong iba't ibang version. Meron pa tayong Windows Vista noong 2007 and Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 release noong 2015. Pero ngayon, meron pa tayong bago ngayon na operating system na Windows, which is Windows 11. Kaka-release lang lately. What is GUI? A graphical user interface, or GUI, is a type of user interface through which users interact with electronic devices via visual indicator representations. Graphical user interfaces will become the standard of user-centered design in software application programming, providing users the capability to intuitively operate computers and other electronic devices through the direct manipulation of graphical icons such as buttons, scroll bars, windows, tabs, menus, cursors, and the mouse pointing device. Many modern graphical user interface feature touchscreen and voice command interaction capabilities. What is different between main memory and secondary memory? Primary memory is the computer memory that is directly accessible by CPU. It is comprised of RAM and provides the actual working space to the processor. It holds the data and instructions that the processor is currently working on. The contents of the secondary memory first gets transferred to the primary memory and then are accessed by the processor. This is because of the processor does not directly interact with the secondary memory. So we differentiate between primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory is temporary, while the other one, which is secondary memory, is permanent. Primary memory is directly accessible by processor or CPU. Secondary memory is entirely accessible by the CPU. Nature of parts of primary memory varies. RAM, volatile in nature. ROM, non-volatile. It's always non-volatile in nature. Prime memory devices are more expensive than secondary storage devices. Secondary devices are less expensive when compared to primary memory devices. The memory devices used for primary memory are semiconductor memories, while the other one, the secondary memory devices, are magnetic and optical memories. Primary memory is also known as main memory or internal memory. Secondary memory is also known as external memory or auxiliary memory. Examples sa primary memory, which are RAM, ROM, cache memory, PROM, EMPROM, register, etc. Examples of secondary memory, which are hard disk, floppy disk, magnetic tapes, etc. What is virtual memory? Virtual memory is a memory management technique where secondary memory can be used as if it were a part of the main memory. Virtual memory is a common technique used in a computer's operating system or OS. Virtual memory uses both hardware and software to enable a computer to compensate for physical memory shortage. Yes, temporarily transferring data from random access memory or RAM to disk storage. Mapping chunks of memory to these files enables a computer to treat secondary memory as though it were main memory. Lastly, what are the benefits of a multiprocessor system? These are the benefits. The first one, high throughput. Throughput is the number of processes executed by the CPU at a given time, so this type of system has higher throughput. Type of parallel processing. Parallel processing means the execution of multiple processes, also known as threads, at the same time. Less electricity usage. In a single processor system, there is more load as many processes have to be executed at a time. But in multiprocessor system, execution of multiple processes is done in a few times. That means multiprocessor CPUs consume low electricity than a single processor. High reliability, as multiple processors share their work between one another and so work is completed with collaboration. That means the systems are reliable. Economic as more work is completed by the CPU, so these systems are economically good as well.